When Helly came back to Lumen and all the workers swapped stories of what they saw up there, she lied. Made up a generic, boring story to hide the fact that she was an Egan.
I saw the inside of a really boring apartment.
You're meant to assume that Helly's just scared of what the others would think if they found out who her outie really was, but it could be because she's a spy. Also, when Mark tells her about Miss Casey being his wife, she gets all insecure about it. Like, you're supposed to love me.
I mean, if she's my wife...
Right, of course. Though technically, strictly speaking, she's not your wife. Pretty sure your outie bought the ring.
Which is a little out of character, but not a totally unexpected reaction. The big one comes later, when we see Helena on the outside watching the security tape of Helly and Mark kissing from last season. She's clearly fascinated by this relationship that her other self has. Maybe fascinated enough to go see what it's like for herself? Episode 4 finally reveals the truth, when Helena gets into an argument with Irving and makes a jab about Bert.
We all know Irving's upset because he can't ever see Bert again.
This makes Irving do some reflecting, and he notes that
what you said to me last night, it was cruel. Helly was never cruel.
that's the big stuff that the casual viewer might notice. But for the people who love going frame by frame, there were dozens of little moments where Helly acted a little weird. Little things like her not paying attention to the orientation video, because she's probably seen it before. And her missing the power switch on her workstation because she doesn't have the muscle memory. And just generally, she's acting differently in 100 subtle ways. Her facial expressions, the words she uses, the way that she walks. A lot of people picked up on the fact that she feels just a little off. Britt Lauer was acting her butt off here. What she pulled off is incredible. It was all subtle, but enough for some people watching to notice.